Yo, what's up? It's your boy e.bjjcomicnut coming at you again with another video. This time we're going to be dropping something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a commentary because I have been just surfing the interwebs and going into the depths of YouTube, and I've been seeing a lot of crap that's just disheartening. One of the situations is the Naughty Dog situation. So by now, if you're watching this small channel, you should have seen the bigger channels who are actually talking about the situation with Naughty Dog. What is that situation? Just in case you've been hiding under a rock, well, it's the copy strike situation where they've been copy bombing everybody who has even just talked about it. You don't have to have any of the actual footage on your channel. You just talk about it. And what are they doing? They copy bomb you, and you just recently, YouTube has taken all of those copy strikes off of the creators that have had those strikes. Anyway, I was going through, like I said, YouTube, and I found this guy who's actually trying to defend the actions of Naughty Dog, as well as talking about The Last of Us, the game. So after the intro, we'll talk about a little bit more. All right, so we're back. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the new format of our beautiful, great channel. I don't even know why I said that, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to pop open. I'm going to open up this dude's thing right here. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and play it, and we're going to see what he talks about. I haven't actually seen the whole thing. I saw a part of it. I was getting agitated, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop, and I'm going to watch it with my fam. So here we go.
Subscribe to Breakthrough Gaming and get your chance to win a copy, limited copy, Last of Us 2, which I'm not in.
Hello, man.
Here you go, buddy.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Keep watching.
Look, guys, I've tried to be as unbiased as possible, but the amount of hate and toxicity that is happening on the internet right now needs to be addressed. Now, this is...
All right. I had to stop that real quick because he's already talking BS. He said that he has to be unbiased, but yet the first frame that he has is of the creator of The Last of Us being on there. So if he's my friend and he's pushing my channel, or he's just a friend, not even pushing the channel, I'm going to be biased. He's my buddy. So with that being said, strike one on the BS, man. Let's go a little bit further and see what we got. I always do that crap, so I need to, let's see, right there's where we were at. Play.
Subscribe to Breakthrough Gaming and get your chance to win a copy, limited copy, Last of Us 2, which I'm not in.
Hello, man.
Here you go, buddy.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Keep watching.
Look, guys, I've tried to be as unbiased as possible, but the amount of hate and toxicity that is happening on the internet right now needs to be addressed. Now, this is not at all a video supporting The Last of Us Part 2 or going against The Last of Us Part 2. Unlike a lot
I don't even have anything to say about that. Fun fact, you only play as Abby for one mission, not half the game, which we should be playing as Abby for a longer period of time. They should have done justice to her character from The Last of Us previously. But, you know, we're not the creators, so that's a small detail that I'm going to bitch about. Nothing big.
A lot of YouTubers that have been talking crap about the game, I try to be as unbiased as possible. I try to put my
How many times is he going to tell us?
From my logic and my research, and I try to give it in an unbiased point of view. It's the only way that things continue to change and to grow in the right direction. So with that said, here's the issue that I have, and this is something that should have been addressed a long time ago, and I purposely ignored it because I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it needs to be addressed and it needs to be fixed now. The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be successful whether we want it to or not. Whether you're getting this game or not, whether you're choosing to boycott the game or not, it's going to be successful, inevitably.
So I do agree with that. There are a lot of people that just don't watch YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, or any of that stuff that are going to allow people to influence them, yay or nay, on the game. So it may or may not do well. Just depends. The content itself might deter people from purchasing the game. So let's hear what this numbskull's got to say some more here.
A lot of people are excited, and considering the amount of people that The Last of Us Part 1 had, that's all I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. I'm not showing any extra love or trying to be biased. Considering all the love that The Last of Us Part 1 had and how many millions of people were expecting The Last of Us Part 2, statistically, from a logical point of view, this game is going to do good whether we boycott it or not. So for that reason alone, and I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, again, I feel like I'm talking to a 10-year-old just trying to correct myself every 5 seconds to reassure you that I'm not trying.
So who's the 10-year-old that he's talking about? Is it us, the viewer, or is he saying that we're 10-year-old individuals and that he needs to constantly remind us that he is unbiased, yet in the first scene of his channel we see that he's not? Evidently he is definitively biased.
Trying to attack anyone. It's ridiculous, but to that degree things have gotten that bad on the internet. All right, it's ridiculous. The only issue that I have, this is the only issue that I have, is those individuals that chose to boycott The Last of Us Part 2 and then continue to go back to The Last of Us Part 2 content just to bring other people down with them. I mean, do I really need to describe what that sounds similar to?
You do need to describe it because I have no clue what the hell you're talking about. If you're going to be reporting on a game, if you're going to report news, you use the footage. If just, unfortunately, I'm going to bring it up, and I shouldn't, but and I'm probably going to get a little bit of slack for it, but I am. With the individual who was murdered a couple days ago, the footage was available. They showed it. It was evidence against the two people who actually killed him. So if you're a commentary channel and you are not utilizing facts or videos to prove your point or any other kind of factual based data, then you shouldn't be doing this. You're a piece of shit, and you're pretty much lying if you're not using facts or videos themselves to prove your point. I just don't understand that. Anyway, this dude's
the devil
incredible.
Himself. The devil likes
the devil
to make
himself.
everyone miserable.
Who's the devil
like
himself,
him.
though? That's what I want to know.
And that's what a lot of these idiots are doing. And it's sickening to see that no matter what, people that I've seen and that have supported me for years, that are excited for this game, that are telling me, hey, I'm purposely not looking for this leaks, and I'm going to make the conscious, mature decision to judge this game for myself.
So you're saying that we're not mature, that we have to like the game in order to be mature, that we literally have to be on our game, that we have to. I don't understand that. The first Last of Us, I thought it was a good game, but I'm not going to run out and be the first one in line at GameStop to pick up the game. I don't think it was that good of a game. Again, I'm not saying it wasn't good, but it wasn't that good of a game. It's just ridiculous. And again, just because you say I'm not mature because I don't like the game, dude, jump off a bridge.
Myself after I play it. I mean, guys, only 2 hours have been leaked for The Last of Us Part 2. The game is over 30 hours long. You've only...
Hey, idiot. 2 hours, right? Let's do the math here. So you say the game is 30 hours. So you think it's 30 hours of cutscenes? Because that's what's been released, is just cutscenes, not gameplay. A little bit of gameplay here and there. So you're saying that there's 30 hours of cutscenes? Come on, man. This is being ridiculous, dude. Come on. What is it? Final Fantasy, that's a 60, 70-hour game, has, 10 hours of cutscenes? Maybe, if that? Come on, man. You get rewarded for gameplay. The majority of the game is gameplay. And you get rewarded for playing the game by cutscenes. They give you cutscenes. You do a good job. You reach a certain point. You get rewarded. Cutscene. Come on, dude.
If you decided to watch every single leak that has been leaked up to this point and all the gameplay and all the trailers combined, it's no more than 2 hours, and that alone tells me that we've only really witnessed 1/15 of what The Last of Us Part 2 is. Let me say that one more time. We've only witnessed 1/15 of what The Last of Us Part 2 is.
1/15 of the... Come on, dude. Again, cutscenes, gameplay, two separate things. 30 hours... It's not all gameplay. Some of that is cutscenes, man. Dude, I don't even like you, man. It's ridiculous. Go ahead, man. Let's see what this guy's
For that reason alone, anyone at all that decides to boycott this game, respect. I mean, come on. Are you 9 years old? Have some.
Why I gotta be 9 years old?
That are still.
Wait a minute. Why do I need to respect you because you like the game? How does that work? Do I have to actually like everything you like? Come on, man. Everything you're saying to me right now, or just in your video, just come on. This is
excited for this game, and rightfully so. I made a video purposely explaining both sides of the spectrum, explaining where Naughty Dog fucked up, which they did in many things.
Yeah, they did.
And also
they did
explaining why we should also let this ride out by itself without
that's not
bringing
how it
hate
works.
into it, without spreading more nonsense. And it's unfortunate.
It's not
but
spreading
YouTubers
nonsense.
Such as the quartering. The quartering
And
is a
there he goes
YouTuber that
bringing
has
the
almost a
quartering
million
in.
subscribers.
He
And
does
it's
have
sickening
million
to see big
subscribers.
people that are powerful do immature things like this. But this guy had the audacity to name a video of his defending Naughty Dog after The Last of Us Part 2 leaks. Bold move. What? Is this guy proposing that?
You can't defend an individual who has done something wrong. You cannot. If you see someone murder someone, how are you going to defend them? If the person's getting violated and they murder that individual for their protection, their well-being, I can see that. But here you walk into an individual and he's murdering someone in cold blood. You can't defend that individual. So how are you going to defend Naughty Dog and their actions? You cannot. So, dude, Breakthrough, come on, man. Come up with a different argument. Come up with something different, because that's just ridiculous.
That anyone who defends Naughty Dog after the leaks is someone that is making a bold move, a badass.
They are.
What?
They're
and
making
the
a bold
title that says
move.
blaming toxic gamers for failure. This man, just with the title and thumbnail, shows me that he is extremely.
He's not immature. He's bringing up a very valid point that gamers who are toxic are the ones that are pushing. Okay, so you have individuals who are talking about the transvestite, or I don't know what you wanted me to call it, the cross-dresser. I don't know what she is in the game. They're talking bad about that particular character within the game, so that is toxic. That is toxic. He's defending that particular character within the game. Come on, dude. Come at us with something a little stronger.
Emotional, opinionated, and
he's not opinionated.
I mean, guys,
he was stating
what
facts.
The fuck?
What the
How
fuck?
Dare he
How dare
be
you?
The judge of whether someone can or cannot support The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, is this narcissist 101?
Come on, man. You're the
Things
narcissist.
like this sicken me to my stomach, and it is ridiculous. And it saddens me that we're living in a time and age where people just can't be left alone. All
Again,
right?
it's not being left alone. Yeah, you're right about being left alone. So I am allowed to my opinion. It is within the Constitution of our great country. So if I want to talk crap about Naughty Dog, if I want to talk crap about Breakthrough, if I want to talk crap about anybody, I have that right. So again, with your PC bullshit, it's ridiculous.
That's literally all this video is about.
No, it's
If
about
you're one of
you
those
sucking
people that
ass.
Spoils in the comment section.
You're
going to be banned.
You're
I
gonna
do
be
not
banned.
welcome that in my channel.
Come
I
on,
welcome
man.
opinions. I welcome people's
You
reasons
just
for
took
getting
your
this game,
dislikes
people's
off and
reasons
your
for
likes
not
because the
getting this
dislikes
game,
were getting. You were
but
getting
don't
killed in
be
dislikes.
the devil himself and
So
bring down
the devil
everyone
himself.
to your own
Come
level
on,
of
man.
misery.
Look,
Ridiculous.
you're the ridiculous dude. You know what? I gotta stop this. Kind of getting agitated with this individual, with this dude Breakthrough, because apparently he is the one who's narcissistic. He's a child. He doesn't. Again, the quartering is a commentary. It's like a news channel. It's kind of like what I'm doing right now. And if you're going to break the news, you're going to talk about the good things and the bad things. And he did kind of defend. I saw some of his videos. He did defend some of the characters in the gameplay, but he could not defend the fact that Naughty Dog decided that they were going to take it upon themselves to copy strike everybody. That's ridiculous. And then they also did some crazy stuff to the storyline. You know, I don't have to like the storyline. And just because I don't like the storyline doesn't make me immature. Kind of makes you an idiot for even saying that. You know what? And with that said, man, I am out, man. If you don't like my video, then you know what, Mr. Breakthrough, you can find the tallest bridge and jump. Peace. This is e.bjjcomicnut coming at you with another video. Talk to you later, man.